the third floor. It was just past midnight, and Ridgemont University was drowned in dark. For seniors stood outside the door of the old library and used for years. The moment the door creaked open, a wave of mildew and stale, damp air rolled out. "This place has been locked up forever," one senior said, "but it feels like somebody's still coming through here." An EMF meter in someone's hand suddenly started ticking. Tick, tick, tick. "Freshmen, listen up," the senior said, turning to the group of new students crowded behind them. "One rule you don't break. Never go near the third floor library. Not during the day, and definitely not at night." "Why?" someone asked. "Because something's up there. No sign on the door. No warning posted anywhere. Just a fear passed down every year from one class to the next." A few of the freshman girls grabbed each other's hands, faces tight with nerves. But in the back of the crowd, one guy, Ethan, wasn't scared. He was just thinking. There was something in Ethan's eyes that didn't come from fear. It came from curiosity. If something's really up there, he thought, why has nobody ever actually found out what it is? Because people are scared, his friend Priya said beside him. Fear stops people from asking questions. Fear doesn't change what's actually true, though, Ethan said. Ethan wasn't someone who felt no fear at all. He'd grown up around it. His grandfather, Harold Whitfield, had been the closest thing their small hometown had to a spiritual healer. People came to him with things doctors couldn't explain, and more than once, Ethan had watched his grandfather bring someone back from the edge of something nobody could name. Not every shadow is a ghost, his grandfather used to tell him, and not every fear is a lie. By the time Harold passed, the stories had mostly faded into just stories. But for Ethan, they'd always stayed questions. A few days later, Ethan sat in the campus dining hall with three friends, Priya, Marcus, and Dana. "Don't even bring up that library," Marcus said. "I won't sleep tonight." "The seniors aren't idiots," Ethan said. "Something happened up there." "So something happened," Dana said. "That's exactly why we need to know what. And if it's real?" Priya asked. "Then we'll know, and we'll believe it," Ethan said. "At least we'll actually have the truth instead of a rumor." The three of them were still shaken, but Ethan kept talking, telling them more about his grandfather, about understanding fear instead of just running from it. "If there really is a spirit up there," he said, "it's stuck there for a reason. Something unfinished. Some truth that never came out." Slowly, their fears started turning into questions instead. If they were going to look into it, it had to be at night. During the day, someone could catch them, and they'd need permission from the school first. The next morning, all four went straight to the dean's office. "We wanted to talk about the third floor library," Ethan said. "That library," Dean Alvarez said, exchanging a look with the two staff members beside him. "There's already fear all over this campus about it, sir," Priya said. "Every year the upperclassmen scare the new students with it. If we actually knew the truth, maybe it could finally be put to rest, or we'd know for sure there's nothing there at all." "You're here to study," Dean Alvarez said flatly, "not go hunting for ghost stories." "But sir, what if something really did happen up there? Poking at that place is a risk to the entire school. It spreads panic. It affects everyone's schoolwork. And if anything happens, we're the ones who answer for it." "Sir, the fear's already here," Ethan said. "It's just unexplained. If we knew the reason, maybe things could actually get better." "No, Ethan. Some questions don't have answers." The dean sat quiet for a moment, then spoke again, quieter. "I'll tell you something, and maybe you'll drop this idea yourselves after you hear it."
The villagers still had no solution. Then three city kids, Rachel, Jake, and Sophia, came to visit their grandmother Ursula in Maple Hollow for summer break. Automobile. "Kids, listen to me carefully. Go wherever you want in this town, but never eat street food, and especially never, ever go near that lake." Old woman. "But why, Grandma?" "I said don't go, so you don't go. That's final." Face with steam from nose. Okay, Grandma, we won't go near the lake. They lied. Raised hand. After Ursula fell asleep, all 3 kids grabbed flashlights and snuck out towards Silver Lake anyway. Man, the breeze feels amazing out here and Grandma was trying to stop us from this. Crescent moon. A few minutes later, they heard 4 women laughing loudly somewhere nearby, which made Sophia jump in fear. There's literally nobody around here. Where is that laughing coming from this late at night? Fearful face. Then 4 beautiful women selling street food appeared right in front of them. Tonight's going to be a real party. Here, Shelley, you eat too, and you too. Fork and knife. The 4 witches in human form tried handing food to each of the 3 friends. But the moment they touched it, the witches went flying backward, hurled far away from them, because all 3 kids were wearing protective amulets. Shield. The witches, furious, transformed into their true monstrous forms and tried attacking the kids directly. But the children survived unharmed. How is this even possible? One witch screamed. There's something protecting them. That's what shocked us, face screaming in fear. Meanwhile, worried sick about her grandson and the other kids, Ursula brought in a spiritual healer named Father Wilson. He arrived at the lake and surrounded the 4 witches with his powers. Folded hands. By the powers of light and truth. Tell me, why have you 4 been terrorizing this town? Because we were murdered on purpose. What did we ever do wrong? We just wanted to run a quiet street food cart in this town. Crying face, everyone else got to go to college. I wanted to study too, Nina, but my family situation was so bad.
A shelf, then another, then a third. How are these falling on their own? Priya whispered. Dana pulled out her phone. It had 20% battery, and within minutes, it hit 0. Everyone's phone died at once. That's exactly what we were afraid of, Reyes said. Something's pulling energy. The recorder kept running. A faint whisper started bleeding into the audio, nothing clear enough to make out. A chill ran down every spine in the room. That voice isn't one of ours, Ethan said. It was time to leave. The third night, everything was different. When they reached the library, the door was already standing open. Inside, the room had been torn apart. Tables, chairs, books, all thrown across the floor. Reyes set up the EMF meter and recorder again. Both instruments were more active than ever. All 5 of them felt it. Something moving around them, cold air brushing past, the hair standing up on their arms. She's more active tonight than we've seen, Reyes said. She's making sure we know she's here. They didn't last long inside that night either. After that, strange things started happening all over campus. A shape sitting in the back row of an empty classroom. Footsteps behind a locked bathroom stall. A girl's crying, faint, somewhere across the quad at night. A silhouette standing still in a dorm window. Complaints started flooding into the dean's office. The fear wasn't staying contained to the library anymore. The 4 students were called in again. You all know exactly what's happening on this campus right now, the dean said. We're getting complaints from all over. Tell me the truth. What did you do? We opened the library, sir, Ethan admitted, and told them everything. Dr. Reyes, the 3 nights, the recordings. If this doesn't stop, the dean said, you're all expelled. Whatever's happening now is putting students in real danger. If something happens to someone, that's on you. The fear had spread past the library's walls completely. Some presence could be felt everywhere on campus now. The administration called Dr. Reyes back in. How do we stop this? The dean asked. You don't stop something you don't understand first, Reyes said. I know someone who might actually be able to tell us what this spirit wants. Her name is Mother Adelaide. If anyone can get to the truth of this, it's her. The next morning, Reyes brought her to the dean's office. She wore plain white robes, a cloth bag over one shoulder, ash marked faintly on her forehead, and eyes that looked like they'd seen far more than most people ever would. This spirit isn't afraid, she said the moment she walked in. She's angry. The dean's hands started shaking. Mother Adelaide went straight up to the 3rd floor. The library door stood open. She stopped right at the threshold. It started right here, she murmured. She traced a line of salt across the floor, lit a ring of candles, and closed her eyes. The whole room dropped in temperature at once. Dr. Reyes's EMF meter shot into a frenzy. The recorder picked up whispering again. "This is her," Adelaide said. "And she's listening," Reyes said. Adelaide began speaking older words under her breath. The air went heavy. Then, clear as day, a voice came through the recorder. "I was bound here." Everyone in the room stopped breathing. "Ask her what happened," Reyes whispered. "I was the librarian," the voice said, cracked and broken. 20 years ago, there was a professor. It wasn't my fault. I reported him, and I was the one they blamed instead. The voice trembled. "One night, in this very room, they called it a suicide. It wasn't. It was murder. No proper burial. No truth ever came out. No one ever demanded justice for me. That's why I'm still here. And when those students walked into this room, I woke up. Tonight," Adelaide said quietly, "we finished this." At 2:30 in the morning, a small ceremonial fire was built in the center of the library. Her name was spoken aloud. Fresh cloth, a lit candle, and water were laid out in her honor. Dr. Reyes kept the recorder running the whole time. Mother Adelaide carried out the rite that should have been done for her 20 years earlier, and finally let her go. After that night, the library went completely still. The EMF meter stopped ticking. The recorder picked up nothing more. Ridgemont University never heard from the third floor.